So here we are in East Baton Rouge Parish. Let's take you from EBR to St. Mary Parish, closer, of course, to where forecasters say Hurricane Francine will likely make landfall a little bit later on today, Liz.
Well, Matt, yesterday businesses were already boarding up and setting up sandbags. The streets were mostly empty. This morning, our Matt Venezia is live from Morgan City with the latest from officials as they prepare for the storm there along the coast. Matt, good morning.
Good morning, Liz. That's exactly right. We're over here on the seawall overlooking the Berwick Bay here down in Morgan City, and the seawall stands several feet obviously above the water. So probably where we're going to be hanging out as this thing kind of rolls in. We brought in here Chad Adams, the police chief over here in Morgan City. Chad, good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
Now, I think we should start with the news that's most recent. I went to sleep and woke up to the fact that there's going to be a curfew in place here for the residents locally. Can you tell us how did that kind of come to be, the decision making behind that, and what you expect as this thing rolls in?
Yes, sir. We met with local officials here in Morgan City after getting a briefing from National Weather Channel out of Lake Charles. Of course, the winds have kind of rose a little bit from what we expected, so we may be going from Hurricane 1 to a 2. May start seeing hurricane force winds here around noon, so we decided to go ahead and put a curfew in effect. It's just to have everybody shelter in place till the storm passes. We're looking at maybe up to 10 o'clock tonight before the winds start to die down some. So we wanted everybody just to kind of shelter in place. That way our first responders, our electrical crew, our fire department can get out there, start assessing the situation, make sure the roadways are open. We don't want nobody to get out and start moving around in the dark. Of course, as you see the light behind us, it's going to be really dark once we lose power, and just want everybody to be safe and kind of shelter in place. And then once we're looking at it right now, after meeting with Mayor Lee Dragner last night, I think around 6 a.m. we're going to lift it. It'll be daylight, and everybody can kind of see and start moving around if they need to assess their property.
Yeah, and up until now, kind of a wait and see to this point. What do you expect from this hurricane in particular, from those meetings you've had? Obviously, this is kind of the first one of the season, right? So is there just kind of an over-preparedness kind of measure going on? I mean, what are the expectations from a safety perspective that you're trying to instill to the residents?
Look, we're going to be safe, I think, when it comes to the water. We've got the seawall all the way around Morgan City and levees that protect us. The city does a great job pumping out the water here in Morgan City. We're not below sea level like New Orleans. We're high. I think the biggest problem we're going to see is going to be the wind. So, like I said earlier, going into the dark hours, if we still have hurricane force winds here, we're going to have debris flying around, and we just don't want anybody out and about moving around, becoming a victim or getting injured, from flying debris.
Mr. Chad Adams, I appreciate you waking up early with us this morning. Again, we're getting everyone ready. We have live coverage, boots on the ground here in Morgan City as this continues to progress, and we'll have some more local leaders here joining us throughout the morning hours to provide perspective as this thing draws near. Guys, with that, we'll send it back to you.